We got some more fallout from the Astros cheating scandal that the commissioner put out a couple days ago, and that is Carlos Beltran, who was stated in that report as the guy who was telling the team that you could devise it, you can make it simpler to get the signs stolen and make it easier. Um, he signed. He is now him and the Mets have mutually parted ways, and he's no longer the manager of the New York Mets. They signed Beltran in I believe in the winter sometime to be their. Well, I think last month, 2 months ago, to be their new. I think in November to be their new manager this season because they fired Mickey Callaway. But what is this is the most Mets thing that I've seen for a while. They fired a guy. Well, they both parted the ways. He's no longer with the team before even spring training happened. So now they got to scurry and try and find a guy with a month left before spring training. So that's going to be fun for the organization to take place of. And he was the only player at the time that was by name named in the report. It was him, Hinch, Luno. They named Jim Crane, but that was just because they said he didn't know anything. But it was Hinch they knew that did stuff, Luno did stuff, and Beltran did stuff. Other than that, no other players were named. Now, what does this mean for the Mets manager spot? Because that's, like I said, that's a hole that needs to be filled. From what it looks like, we don't really know much yet, but I think who was it? Was it Eduardo Perez? I think was the second guy they were looking at for Beltran. It was between them two, and they picked Beltran. So I think if they can still get Perez, they might try and get him. If not, the Red Sox might. So they're going to need to step on that quick. But if they want to keep it in the house, they might get like the bench coach or somebody, or one of the staff members that could be in line for a manager spot. He might step up there and take it for this year. And then some other news: George Springer has supposedly reached a 2020 contract for $21 million. So 1 year, $21 million. Which, if that's the case, great move by the Astros. They need to keep that core because that core is still really young, really. And Springer will probably have a bounce back year as well. He's the only player I think was 120, 122 games last year because of injuries. I think it was his hamstring that kept bothering him last year. And he still put up pretty good numbers last year. It was he had 39 homers, a 292 batting average, uh, a 974 on base plus slugging (OPS) and a 6.2 wins above replacement, which were all career highs for him. So maybe if he can stay healthy this year, maybe he can do better on those fronts. Maybe be as a better player. But yep, 1 year, $21 million for George Springer, not a bad deal at all. Another year, I think this was arbitration. Yep, this was arbitration, and so they'll have to do it again next year or sign him, which they'll sign him, I would imagine. But yeah, that's it. Beltran surprisingly uh, they got axed, which that was surprising. I didn't think the Mets were gonna. I figured the Mets would keep him as the manager of the team. That's what I assumed. And the whole core deal from yesterday, they should have let that investigation pan through, because that investigation wasn't done yet, and they just rushed and said, "Okay, we're firing him anyway." Which I would have liked if they let the investigation finish, but that's their organization. But yeah, I was surprised. The Mets decided, all right, you're gone, Beltran. We're gonna just move on. A month left before spring training too. That's what really surprised me. And George Springer got a pretty good deal, a 1 year deal, a pretty good monetary value from the Astros. So yeah, if you guys liked the video, press the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. Share this video with all your friends and buddies. Comment below who you guys think is going to take over the manager spot for the Mets. Like I said in the video, this is the most Mets things. This is the prototypical Mets thing they've done in a long time. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.